Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I want to talk about NeoFly. NeoFly, which is a great add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I did a video on NeoFly before where I did a sample flight for you guys, and I really enjoyed it, and I've been really missing it. Sadly, I've been having a lot of crashes in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and 1.950 just came out for that, and it's alleviated a lot of my crashes, so I'm able to get back into my other add-ons that I like so much, like On Air and NeoFly again, so I'm very happy to be showing you guys this video. NeoFly 1.3.4 has just released, and it has a great set of new features. You probably noticed right off the bat that this looks completely different. They've added this new multi-pilot profile feature where you can have multiple pilots, and they have a little checkbox here called Sandbox. And if you just want to have a lot of money and just fly and not worry about grinding, check that little guy, and you have a ton of money to work with. I think it's like $10,000 or $100,000. It's a lot of money that you can include. And I've already got one created called Bwana Sandbox that I just did for fun, but I haven't flown in it yet. I just want to see what it looked like. And I have my main one called Bwana Air. I started from scratch on that one, and I put in my call sign was Bwana Air, and my starting airport was Jacksonville. What I did was, since I already grinded out in SR22, I didn't want to grind it out again. There's a great guide that allows you to edit the SQLite database and actually input what plane you had before and how much money and how much XP you had. So I went ahead and did that. I didn't feel guilty about it at all because I had already grinded that stuff manually. So I went in and I gave myself a SR22 and a little bit of money and a little bit of XP on this account, Bwana Air. So this is a great little feature if you want to create multiple accounts, multiple profiles. As NeoFly starts to support more and more types of planes and airliners and stuff, you may want to have just a bush pilot profile. You may want to have an airliner profile. You may want to have a turboprop profile. I don't know. It's pretty cool that they had this support. So we're just going to click start here, and it brings up the UI. Very similar, but one of the things I want to point out is that they've added more stats for the planes. So right off the bat, if you look at the planes that are available to buy at KJAX, they have the max payload right here. They have the range, they have the cost, they have all that stuff, and the passengers. This was added in this patch as well. So this is great information if you're looking at jobs that you want to do. Like the distance here is 43 nautical miles. My range is 780. If I have this flight design CT right here, if I have a Cessna 152, I can take that. So I can see all the information right here. This is based on user feedback. I can guarantee it, because when I was going through missions, I was like, man, I don't know how much payload I can take in this plane until I actually try to do it, and it tells me I don't have enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a flight from KJAX to KNRB. We have a pay of $1,939 dues and a distance of 15 nautical miles. It's going to be really quick that I'm going to do this. And the new feature here is that there used to be a fly button on the right side, and now you have to right click to fly. So that's a new feature as well. So again, I mentioned that there's a new database. It's SQLite. So now we've got more options, and one of the options is that we now can import airports from the Microsoft Flight Sim database. So now they're one-to-one as of 1.3.4. So great stuff, man. We have an increased search radius of missions. So we can see here, I can go all the way up to like southern Georgia here from Jacksonville. A little bit more of increased radius here. Let's see. I think those are the main features that are in this, but I'm going to right click this and do fly. Like I said, there used to be a fly button, but now you right click and you do fly. And then it brings up this screen here, sensitive cargo. They want me to touch down. I always seem to do these on these videos. They want me to touch down with at least a negative 200 feet per minute. And yeah, I'm going to use my SR22 Asobo here. We're going to get ready to go. So let me go ahead and set this up. Okay, we've got our sim loaded. I'm going to go ahead and click ready to fly here. And I'm going to connect and fly in NeoFly. You don't have the rank for this mission. Oh, I should fix that. What's the rank for this mission? Oh, second officer. Okay, what is my current rank then? Let's look. I'm a cadet. So that's rank, well, time to fix that, because I definitely was higher rank when before this update. 1 second. Okay, I brought up the database over here in the SQLite browser. I think what I did was I put in the XP, but I did not change my rank over here, which is 0. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to, I think, 2. That's what I was before. I probably should have exited NeoFly. I might refresh that. Hold on. Rank is, yeah, rank is 2. So let's go ahead and restart NeoFly. And go in Bwana Air. I probably should close this too, huh? Save. I'm doing this all wrong. All right. Get my pilot. All right, so I'm now a first officer. Okay, so it looks like that did work. So if I go in and find the same mission, do fly, connect and fly. There we go. And it says, oh, wait. I picked the wrong plane. Current payload is 340, expected 360. So I need to go inside of here and change my payload. Total payload to 360. Because I have cargo of 190 pounds. So I'm going to put baggage. I guess I could just put baggage of 190 here. That wasn't enough, apparently. 530, expected 360. Okay, so let's take out the front passenger. So that's 170 and 190. There we go. So we got the expected payload now. So now they're just waiting for me to turn the motor on, I believe. It says aircraft is not green if the plane is at the departure or arrival airport. So am I at KJAX? Okay, so I am at KJAX. It says location KJAX here. And I looked at the map and I have my plane here. So I wonder if I mess up something with the aircraft. Because I put in SR22 Asobo. And I believe that is the right label. Oh. There's no space between SR22 and Asobo. 1 second. I think I need to fix that. I probably need to take out the space in the database. This is what happens when you edit databases directly, man. Things just get out of whack. Hold on. Let's go ahead and fix this. Okay, let's go to aircraft data. Yeah, there's no space. There it is. SR22 Asobo. There's no space there. So I need to go to my career. Oh, I'm sorry, go to hangar table and just edit this to take out the space. It's like he's done this before. I have done findangling of databases in my former life in the realm of stuff. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Let's see. NeoFly. Thank you for flying Bwana Air. Thank you for flying Bwana Air. Oh, sorry. So let's click fly, connect and fly. Everything's what now? Oh wait, wrong plane. There we go.
Transporter from dispatch.
Hey.
Good morning. The cargo mission will start as soon as you get on your plane in the parking.
I am on my plane in the parking.
Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
All right, cool. So let's move this over here. And while the cargo is loading, let's go ahead and put in my flight plan. See if I can remember how to do this. Direct. Oh, here we go. We're over here. And we're going to be going to KNRB.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
Gotta keep this mouse still. KNRB. And we're just gonna do a direct route. Not gonna do anything fancy. I didn't mean to zoom in, but it's kind of good that I did. Aura. Bah. I saw you. There we go. KNRB, hit enter. Activate. Boom. All right. So, autopilot wise, this is a very short trip, 14 nautical miles. I really don't need to autopilot this at all, so we're just gonna stick fly it. So let's go ahead and tune into ground, get clearance, departure to the east, acknowledge. And if you don't know, I don't use ATC. I don't use ATC at all. I don't use ATC, so yes, that's the thing. All right. Mind the propeller. I am coming true. That Bwana guy's crazy. Y'all better get out the way. All right, I'm looking for taxi ribbons. There they are. I still need taxi ribbons, although I am getting better at recognizing airport layouts. It's a slow process. Not something that I'm terribly good at yet, but I still keep the ribbons on. I have turned off the... You probably have seen in my other videos, I've turned off the approach guides and navigation aids in Flight Sim. Yeah. But this is the SR22, one of my first planes that I liked in this game. It is a premium plane, I believe. It comes with one of the packages. And I'm trying to drive while spinning around, being all fancy pants. It is one of the premium planes, so it's not included by default, but I like it a lot. It's very clean. I think the thing I noticed the most about it is that the cockpit is very clean and minimal. Even though the 152, the Cessna 152 and the 172 are nice as well. I've got the nice Garmin screens here. I'm a fan of the Garmin screens. And even though I think the King Air's fictitious screen, because apparently people told me that the King Air doesn't even have a Garmin in real life. But the fictitious touch screens of the King Air, I think, are probably one of my favorite Garmin interfaces. I don't like the knobs, mainly because, I mean, if I had the knobs in real life, if I had like physical knobs here that turned, I probably would not mind as much. But using the mouse to interface with the knobs and those things, they tend to frustrate me a little bit because I don't have steady hands with a mouse. My hands tend to drift a little bit with the mouse. So it's a little bit frustrating, but other than that, it's fine. So I'm assuming this taxi is probably going to take longer than the actual flight. Oh man, but I love this little plane. I think my favorite multi-prop, my favorite turboprop is the TBM 930 in Microsoft Flight Sim. This is probably my favorite, what they call it, piston? Single piston plane. This is probably my favorite single piston, the SR22. And then, of course, airliners, I'm an A320 guy all day, all night. That's a solid choice right there. I love the A320. I even have the A320 in X-Plane. So look for that. I got the A320 Ultimate from Flight Factor and X-Plane. It's a study level A320. Someone gifted me that, and I was very gracious. Actually, it wasn't someone. It was a collection of contributions from my community. They wanted me to have it. They wanted to see me fly it, and I flew it on stream a few times, and it is glorious. It's really, really good. I do want to get this plane in X-Plane as well. I don't think there's a free version of this. I think there's an SR20 in the X-Plane, but I don't think it's free. I think it's paid. So I don't want to get too many paid GA planes in X-Plane because there's a lot of free ones as well. So yeah, you can probably tell I've been bit by this Flight Sim bug pretty hard if I got X-Plane and I'm buying study level planes. And hopefully this sim will come to that point. You know, hopefully this sim will... Microsoft Flight Sim will have a whole bunch of study level planes that we can put on our wish list and buy a couple a year and learn them in and out and have fun with them. But currently it's very early in this sim's life cycle. Very, very early. So, yeah. So I'm going to change the CDI here. I'm looking at it here. Change it to GPS. So I'm not going to use LOC. And we're going to go over here and take off this 15 nautical mile with this sensitive cargo. Again, this is 190 pounds of sensitive cargo that I'm hopefully going to land and not destroy like we did in our last video. You guys were laughing. I heard you. I heard you all the way over here. And yeah, should be a fun flight. Really quick. I just want to show off NeoFly 1.3.4. Download this program, guys. I don't know what you're waiting on. NeoFly.net. It's getting better. It's getting better at an alarming rate. And I still have my concerns that it's going to evolve into something bigger than it should be, but it's still fun. I'm really hoping that the author stays true to his vision and not let others influence it and like, hey, just make it like FSE, or hey, just make it like On Air, but not. Like, come on, man. Just make your game. But I do like the multi-profiles. It gives you a chance to play around in Sandbox just to have fun. You don't have to grind. I think some people just want to fly GA planes and just, you know, have something to take, have some kind of purpose to it, but not necessarily do a hardcore grind. I think the Sandbox gives you that. Or just the game in general. NeoFly just gives you that. It's just smaller planes, man. It didn't take me that long. It took me like 5 or 6 missions to get the SR22 before. I just didn't want to do it again. I was like, I was very eager to fly the SR22. Oh, another thing is that you can fly the X Cub to start with before. I don't think I said that earlier, but they now give you the option to start with the X Cub instead of just the G1000 172. All right, let's get clearance. Thank you. And let's get out of here. Da. Thank you for flying Bwana Air. Bye. All right. Runway 26 is our home. Let's get out of here. I didn't check flaps, but we're gonna assume they're okay. Oh, flaps are up. Well, we don't want that. Let's put them down one. Yeah, flaps are now. Yep. Take off. My excuse is I haven't flown this for a little bit. So all my mistakes will be attributed to that.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
You fly safe. That's what you do. Alright. This thing doesn't have landing gear, even though I've made a habit to just retract landing gear like every time. So again, this is going to be a really quick flight. I'm just going to get it level and trim it to maybe 1,000 or 2,000 feet. And then bring up the airport chart for KNRB over there in Mayport. Get a little bit more power here, not a lot. Let's trim up a little bit. There we go. And we got this caution flashing because of pitot heater, which I think is down here. Not sure where the pitot heater is on this thing. I thought it was up here. There it is, pitot heat. That should get rid of the thing I'm gonna do. Okay, so we're way off course, and I love doing sunrise flights. Sunrise and sunset flights, you probably have noticed in a lot of my videos recently that I just love doing them. They're so beautiful in this game. It's crazy good how beautiful they are. So we're kind of trimmed, not necessarily. We're still climbing a little bit. I don't want to climb anymore, so let's get our power and attitude to where we're level. 1740-ish. Okay. Trim down, trim down. Yeah, after flying in, I did some flying in X-Plane. I was like, man, the trim. People were complaining about the trim in this game, and I didn't really get it because it was my first flight sim. Now I get it. Because I just flew a 172 in X-plane. I was like, oh, so that's what trim is supposed to do. I was like, wow. 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 Okay, I can probably get on heading autopilot if I remember. Let's see. Where is the autopilot button at? Oh, there it is, down here. So if I hit AP, I know I'm probably going the wrong way, but we're gonna look at this. And AP, let's see, nav and then AP. So we should be. We're gonna head towards the nav. Spin a bit, like I said, but we're almost there. We are 9 nautical miles away. I just want to get back on target. And yeah, here's the airport in Navigraph. Great program as well. Navigraph, subscribe to this guy. It's basically one runway. Going at that angle. That's kind of what I need to know. You know, at heading 230 and 50. And yeah. Very, very smooth flight. 15 nautical miles. Look at that. Beautiful. That's probably my... that's going to be my thumbnail right there. Hello? Okay, so we are officially 7 nautical miles away, so we're practically there. I need to start looking for the airport, so we're going to zoom out in the range here. And it looks like, okay, pretty close to the water there. Pretty close. KNRB is like right there. Dun, 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 dun. We're dropping altitude, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm gonna fix that now. I give it a little power. Smidge of power here. A little bit of throttle. Okay, a little bit more throttle. Okay, a lot more throttle. Okay. There we go. We've kind of leveled off at 800. I kind of want to be at 1,000 though. So we're going to pitch up a little bit. Get a little bit of a climb action here. There we go. 4 nautical miles away. And I don't see the airport yet. I think that's it right there. Okay. So we're going to get a look at it here, and then we're going to come back around. Those of you watch my live stream like, Bwana, you never come back around. What's going on? Yeah, I'm doing it for YouTube. I'm out of character, all right? Shut up. All right, we're 500 feet, so we're kind of low. So we're going to turn autopilot off. Don't need that anymore. Get a little altitude here. And let's see if we can get a glimpse of this airport off the left wing. I think that's the runway there. Yep, I can see it. So we're gonna basically do our pass. And come around this way. Basically go as perpendicular as we can with what brain sense we have, and I'm gonna trim up here quite a bit so I can actually operate this thing over here. Not that much. Jeez, come on, game. I want to zoom in on my range here. Come on, mouse. There we go. That way we can see the runway. Alright, now we're gonna turn. It's one thing that I hope they fix soon is getting the trim to be a little bit less sensitive, because it seems very, very, very sensitive. This is where having the track hour would be nice, wouldn't it? I could just look that way. I overshot it, which I tend to do. And there it is. All right, we're gonna flaps. And that was my wife probably screaming at Call of Duty. Pardon that. All right, so we're here. Gonna flaps again. We're too high, of course. Don't worry, it's a seaplane. That's an Animal Crossing joke. 500. It's an inside joke from our live stream. Don't sink. Don't. Everybody knows all the warning sounds. They know all of them. Okay, let's drop some altitude here. We're killing our power. We got one red pappy. Got two red pappies. Let's level off. And we're gonna slowly come down. Nose up a little bit more. And we're too low officially, but that's okay. 20. And we're gonna kill power.
Transporter from dispatch.
That
Go
wasn't
to
too
the
bad.
parking so we can check the cargo status.
No. Alright, we're here. Let's go ahead and tune the ground. See what we got. Can we request taxi to parking? Good. Give me some direction on where to go. And the arrows kind of stop there. That's weird. Huh. Were they telling me to go the other way? Because I wasn't really paying attention. Alright. Oh, this, Sarah flaps back to that. We need a plug-in. Other than Sim Toolkit Pro, we need to plug in like the one in X-Plane where it shows you your landing stats after you land, and you get the old butter indication if you got a really good one. That's always satisfying. You seen that butter pop up? That would be a great plugin for somebody to write, and just show like a picture of butter if you get a really smooth landing. Seriously, man, that'd be a great add-on. Be a really good add-on. Man, it's really good to be back in NeoFly though. I really missed it. I was hurting for it, man, because I was having a lot of crashes in Flight Sim. It was like I couldn't complete anything, like anything. Why am I not turning? You know what? We'll be obedient. I'm like, why am I not turning right there? But okay, that is kind of a sharp entry. Okay. It's been a fun flight, guys. Thanks for flying Bwana Air. Complimentary drinks on me next time for the inconvenient start there. Had some issues with our database edit that we did, but you got to see it in action. You got to see the old SQLite database edit. I put SR22 with a space and it didn't expect that, so it didn't recognize the old airplane, so now it has recognized it. And I'm flying this guy. And my rank was off too. It had me at rank 0. Okay. And we are coming in. Mind the propeller. Mind the propeller. Everybody's like, Bwana, stop! What are you doing? Alright, park and brake.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
You call me, girl. Cool. I love these sounds, dude. Absolutely love these sounds.
Transporter from dispatch.
Hey.
Cargo unloaded and checked. It is always a pleasure to work with you.
We did it. We did it, guys. So thanks so much for watching. This is NeoFly version 1.34. I was gonna say 4.7 for some reason. NeoFly version 1.34. You saw me flying the SR22. It doesn't take that long to get this. This is 15, I think 15,000, or what's the value of this plane? I think it showed, yeah, $22,000. It doesn't take that long to grind that out when you start a brand new profile. However, if you want to fly whatever you want, just create a new NeoFly profile with the sandbox option checked. And yeah, there you have it. There you go. This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. Please comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also join our Patreon at patreon.com/Bwana. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.